All right, welcome to the Black Hat Show. I'm your host, the guy with the black hat, and we are back with 1 second. I swear I already did this. We are back with more God of War. Yeah, we're doing this perfect. Yeah, I guess you can just redo this battle over and over and over again, which I'm not gonna do, cause screw that crap, huh? Yeah, I'm pretty sure I did it. Yeah, defeat the Valkyrie. Oh no. Oh yeah, it is. Yeah, it's done. Yeah. About to say, I've already done that. I should still have the epic, the new, what is it called? That's it right there. Not bad. Right now I'm using this one here. This gives me the cooldown thing. Anyway, welcome to the show, the Black Hat Show. All right. So yeah. Probably the best one, that one right there. But let us head back. I'm not doing that again. No way, Jose. Well, we are going to head back to the Evaldi, not the Evaldi workshop, but the Temple's workshop. Definitely going to go back there. So let's go there. Yeah, Brock's shop. Yummy. Anyway, welcome to the stream, guys. Welcome. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pierce. Look at that. Got that down to a T. You don't have to run anywhere. You can just stand there and the portal will appear. Now let's see what they can make.
Come on in, man.
Yep.
So much for peace and quiet.
Not enough silver. That's a shame. But can you make me anything? That's the real question. No, I already have all that crapola. Let's hope we can upgrade some stuff, friend. You require a bunch there. Yeah, those are the best. I still need the greater flame. And this one... Actually, I can upgrade now. Oh, hell yeah. Duh.
Don't be too careful now.
Nice. Can I do it again? I can. Done. Nice. Sweet. Cool. Go ahead and sell that crap.
Hey, if that'll hold you for now.
It will. Thank you.
Guess that worked out.
Yes, it did. And now I should have bonus sockets? Not really. It's the exact same thing. Whatever. Anyway, let's see what else we can do here.
So what'd you find out there?
Nothing. That one's pretty cool. That's the Valkyrie version. And that requires more hack silver. Still, it could be quite interesting. Which one do I have equipped? I don't see. Oh, those are the ones you can upgrade. Duh. Alright, well, that's the thing we can do right now, so we shall leave it at that. And we are gonna head off to the world itself, see what we can figure out, what we can wrestle up for some quick stuffs. Let's go light the braziers, which I know I can do now. They're all been defeated. And there's braziers around. Braziers are those things. So we'll go light those real quick. Wait, I can do these too now, I think. I think I can. Maybe not. One. So those are the next ones over there, definitely. One. What's back there? I've been this way. Okay, cool. Let's go back this way then. Sorry, a tourist. Just exploring the area, man. You know how it is. You know how it is. So we'll light those braziers there, and then we'll continue onwards and onwards until and so on and so forth.
Why don't you tell us the story of the giant that stole Thor's hammer?
Happily, my boy.
Yeah, I want to hear this story.
It involves your friend Freya, too, though I don't expect it's one she'd enjoy being reminded of. The giant was called Thrym, and he proved cunning enough to make off with Mjolnir while the Thunder Lummox slept. Sadly for Thrym, he didn't always think with his brain. Though he had robbed the greatest giant killer of his greatest weapon, he offered to trade it back to the Aesir in exchange for Freya as his bride. Now, at this point, Freya was married to Odin, and Odin, frankly, would have traded her for a sufficiently strong mead, but he saw an opportunity here. Thrym's palace was in Jotunheim, and only giants know the way. By agreeing to the marriage, they'd have to escort Freya back to their realm. So, Odin coerced Freya into using her Seithar magics to conceal Thor, so he could sneak along with her and infiltrate Jotunheim. When the hammer was produced as the wedding dowry, Thor revealed himself. He took back Mjolnir and wasted no time in smashing Thrym's skull, followed by every other giant present for the festivities. The only thing that put a stop to it was Freya, who wanted no part of this massacre. She cast a powerful spell that hurtled them both out of Jotunheim with no means of return.
Swarfalfari was grazing,
Odin
as
was
he normally...
livid hoping that Thor's foothold in Jotunheim would become his own. And oh, would he ever revenge himself upon Freya?
What is the point of this story, Head?
Well, for Thrym, the lesson would be to keep his priorities straight. For Freya, it's that doing good has a price. For Thor, it's that no object of power makes you what you are. And if what you are is the biggest butchering bastard in the Nine Realms, nobody can take that away from you.
He was, in the long grass at the edge of the forest, almost half a mile from the wall. But he always came when his master whistled. The builder grabbed the ropes that attached to the empty stone boat and prepared to hitch it to his great grey horse. The sun was low in the sky, but it would not set for several hours, and the disk of the moon was pale, but it was there, high in the heavens as well. Soon both of them...
Another name. Going to...
them would be his, the greater light and the lesser, and Freya the lady, who was more beautiful than either the sun or the moon. But the builder would not count his winnings before they were in his hands. He had worked so hard and so long for all the winter. He whistled for the horse again. Odd. He had never needed to whistle twice. He could see Svartalfari now, shaking his head and almost prancing in the wildflowers of the spring meadow. The horse would take a step forward and then a step back, as if he could scent something enticing in the warm air of the spring evening, but could not tell what the scent was. "Svartalfari!" called the builder, and the stallion pricked his ears up and moved into a swift canter across the meadow, heading for the builder. The builder watched his horse head toward him, and he felt satisfied. The hoofbeats pounded across the meadow, doubling and redoubling, with the echoes that bounced from the high, grey granite wall. So for one moment, the builder imagined that a whole herd of horses was coming toward him. No, thought the builder, just one horse. He shook his head, realized his mistake. Not one horse. Not one set of feet. Two. The other horse was a chestnut mare. The builder knew she was a mare immediately. He didn't have to look between her legs. Every line of her, every inch of her, everything about the chestnut was female. Svartalfari wheeled as he ran across the meadow. Then he slowed and reared and neighed loudly. The chestnut mare ignored him. She stopped running as if he were not there, and she put her head down and seemed to be cropping the grass as Svartalfari approached her. But when he was within a dozen yards, she began to run from him, a canter that became a gallop, and the grey stallion ran behind her, trying to catch her, always a length or two behind, nipping at her rump and tail with his teeth, yet always missing. They ran across the meadow together in the creamy golden light of the end of the day, the grey horse and the brown, sweat glistening on their flanks. It was almost a dance. The builder clapped his hands loudly and whistled and called Svartalfari's name, but the stallion ignored him. The builder ran out, intending to catch the horse and bring him back to his senses, but the chestnut mare seemed almost to know what he intended, for she slowed and rubbed her ears and mane against the side of the stallion's head, and then ran as if wolves were after her toward the edge of the forest. Svartalfari ran after her, and in moments they both vanished into the shadows of the wood. The builder cursed and spat and waited for his horse to reappear. The shadows lengthened, and Svartalfari did not return. The builder returned to his stone boat. He looked into the woods, and he spat on his hands, took hold of the ropes, and began to haul the stone boat across the meadow of grasses and spring flowers, toward the mountain quarry.
Ha!
He did not return at dawn. The sun was already high in the sky by the time the builder returned to Asgard, hauling the stone boat behind him. He had 10 stone blocks on the stone boat, all he could manage, and he was hauling and heaving the stone boat and cursing the stones, but with each heave he got closer to the wall. Beautiful Freya stood at the gateway, watching him.
All right. Last
You
one.
have only 10 stone blocks with you,
So we could have
she
used that
told
when we
him.
fought the Valkyrie Queen.
You will need twice that many bricks to finish our wall. The builder said nothing. He carried on hauling his blocks toward the unfinished gateway, his
Terrible.
face a mask. There were no smiles, no winks, not any laughter. Thor is returning from the east, Freya told him. He will be with us soon. The gods of Asgard came out to watch the builder as he hauled the rocks toward the wall. They joined Freya, stood about her protectively. They watched, silently at first, and then they began to smile and to chuckle and to call out questions. "Hey," shouted Balder, "you only get the sun if you finish that wall. Do you think you will be taking the sun home with you?" "And the moon," said Breki. "Such a pity you do not have your
Mimir,
horse with you.
you were in the
He
middle
could
of
have
the story.
carried all
Was
the
I?
rocks you
Oh, yes.
need."
Starkath the mighty and many.
Did I get all the braziers? I think I did. I guess I did, but there's no more.
Whose praises I should have known better than to sing. But no, as Odin's advisor, I kept him advised. And having bent his will towards Starkath's doom, there was no dissuading him. But even Thor wasn't stupid enough to take.
I guess that's all of them. So then what's next? The Wildwood, which I've already been. I think I've done everything.
On Starkath on his own. No. Instead, the Aesir set forth slanders upon Starkath's name, branding him throughout the realms as a monster to be feared. They said he abducted an elf queen who killed herself rather than be ravished by the giant. Lies, of course, but you're too young for her story. You know what? I'll tell this one later.
Really, this is it. I mean, I think that's everything I can do. That's a shame, isn't it? I think that's everything in the game. I'm not sure what else I could possibly do at this point. Huh. That sucks.
All right, let's say we finish that story. The Aesir gods slandered the noble giant Starkath with vile rumours. In the end, even the Vanir gods and the armies of Midgard were roused to the cause. They surrounded Starkath, showered him with arrows until he was brought to his knees. He surrendered, hoping by... trial, he could clear his name. Thor took advantage and ripped off one of Starkath's arms, which only made it easier to sever another and another until he was satisfied. Or I can just tell you this story later.
You probably should, son. And still got a ton of those left too. Hmm. I don't know. Might be a really short stream, guys. For God of War, anyway. I think this is really it. This is the end. I really do. Alrighty. Dead.
Done.
Indeed. It's over. That's it, guys. That's it. I mean, I don't know what there's to do. I mean, I'm looking at it. Of course, I can seal those if I really wanted to, but, you know. Yeah, I don't know. This is really it. I wish you could go back here to this area, but it's without a doubt blocked off now. And that whole area is blocked off. So, what else is there? Trying to see. Did I really beat it? I mean, damn. I beat the game. I really did. I feel like I beat it. Nothing left for me to build or do. Damn. Wow. That's really it. So go back here to the last cutscene that I can, and then I think that'll be it for God of War until they release New Game Plus. Which we may never get. Hopefully we do, though. Hopefully. Yep. It's a hell of an elevator.
Is it a good idea coming back here?
She's probably in there planning your demise, brother.
Or bringing Baldur back to life? Like he did you.
Oh, I'm not alive, lad. I'm reanimated, sure. But make no mistake, I'm still quite dead. I'll never be what I once was. She won't want this for her son. Trust me.
That's a relief. Not the part about you being dead, but, you know.
No, you can't go in anyway, so it doesn't matter. It's irrelevant.
Atreus, follow me.
Sorry, I got distracted.
I don't think this was an area I didn't actually fight the, I mean, maybe I did fight the Valkyrie, but I don't remember fighting it, so I think this is just a realm tear down here with crazy stuff. At least it was crazy. Now it's nothing to me, but before it was. Before it was pretty crazy. Yeah, I guess there was a Valkyrie in here and I didn't realize. Yeah. Well, damn. Alright, guys. Well, I mean, from what I can tell, this is kind of it. I mean, hate to say it, but I think this is it. Nothing I can really do at this point. I'm not going to restart the entire game without all my gear. That's something I won't do. Otherwise, I just start replaying the game, but nah. I won't do that. I'm not a fresh run. I definitely would start on a harder difficulty if I could do a new game plus. But until that point, I think I'm done with God of War. Because there's just nothing else to do. Yeah. This is it, guys. Alright. Well, we're going to find a different game to play then, because that was a pointless stream. I didn't do anything at all. Alright, guys. This has been The Black Hat Show. I've been your host, the guy with the black hat. And I will be back momentarily with a different game. We just got to decide what that's going to be. Alright, guys. Thanks for watching, and as always, thanks for stopping by.